Hello and welcome to Desert Rat Fiber Arts. I'm Desert Rat, but you can call me Lloyd. Today I thought we'd do something a little bit different. Let's do a knitting pattern. Not only that, but we're going to make it something a little different. We're going to be designing a knit pattern using artificial intelligence. Okay, is it possible? Absolutely. Will it work? Let's find out. So today we're going to be using ChatGPT, which is available. You can go in there. You can actually use ChatGPT for free. You might have to wait till later in the evening if you're using a free account, just because the way they work it. If you're doing a paid account, you pretty much can use it any time of the day without having to wait in line to get to it. So we're going to design a simple scarf pattern using ChatGPT, and then we're going to knit some of it up. I'm not going to knit the entire thing because it takes me a while to knit. And we'll see if the pattern actually works. So let's head on over to my computer and we will get started there. Okay, here we are. We're in ChatGPT. Version 4 is what we're going to be using. This is a paid version. This is what we use at work. Yeah, we use it for different things, for analyzing our code and whatnot. But we can use it to generate a knit pattern. So let's see. Can you create an interesting knit pattern using 30 stitches? On US size 10 needles with worsted weight yarn. Let's see what it says. Seed stitch diamonds. All right. Okay, so this is actually, it says seed stitch diamond. This is a seersucker stitch, which is what I'm doing on another project. So let's try a different one. So let's see, how about a lace pattern. Instead. Alright, diagonal eyelets. Okay. Well, what is this? 12 row repeat. Okay, well, we can go with this. See how it looks. Let's modify it a bit. Let's make this into a scarf. Let's use 8 rows of garter before and after the 12 row repeat once the desired length is reached. Alright, let's see what it does. Okay, so let's see if we can get it to turn that knit 3 into this, just because it looks like there's a. Actually, let's get it to do a selvage edge of 4. We add a garter selvage edge. Of 4 stitches to each side. Alright, let's see what it does here. Okay, so we're up to 38. And let's see what it does. It gets through this. Okay, let's see if we can get it. Would it look neater if we slip the first stitch on each row? Okay, so we're going to do slip stitch selvage. It's going to recalculate it for us. Okay, that looks actually pretty good. We can try that. Let me see one thing. Can you estimate the yardage required? Let's try yarn yardage. Wired if this scarf is approximately 72 inches and the yarn is about 9 WPI, 9 wraps per inch. Okay, so it's saying about 1,188 yards. Well, we'll just ignore that for the moment, but it's at least an idea. So let's go ahead and we're going to copy this. And then I'm going to put it into Notepad, and then we're going to try knitting this, at least some of it, and see how it turns out. And I will put this pattern in the description below. Okay, so it's been a few days. Actually, I recorded the intro and this at the same time, but I've actually done this in advance. So I've been working on the pattern that we had ChatGPT do for us. Now, there were a couple of things that I had to fix. The stitch counts were kind of off when I added in the selvage border in there, and it just didn't quite transfer over. It wasn't a huge deal. As I was going along, I figured it out, and then I made my notes, and I corrected the pattern on my own so that it would work out. But the basic repeat rows were correct. It's just when we added the selvage, it didn't quite know what to do with the additional 8 stitches that we were putting in there and how to blend them in with the rest of the pattern correctly. But that has been corrected. I will post the corrected pattern in the below of the video here in that section below, so that it will be available to you. I will also at some point get it posted to Ravelry. You can look it up there. It's called the Diagonal no, that's the original name, was Diagonal Eyelet Scarf with Slip Stitch. It's called something else. I don't remember what it's called. But it will be listed in the description below, so feel free to use it, make anything you want from it, sell it, whatever. Well, don't sell the pattern, but you can sell whatever you make from the pattern. And I'm not going to charge for it. I've got an artificial AI to generate it for me, most of it anyways. So here is what I have been working on the last few days. Okay, it is kind of a moving eyelet type of thing. It's a lace stitch. So it's kind of goes up in a diagonal with a bit of stockinette in between. And then, of course, I added the garter borders on it to make it look a little bit better. And then, of course, I added the 8 rows of garter at the bottom, and there'll be 8 rows at the top as well. So it'll be interesting to see once it's blocked out just how well everything, looks as far as the lace and whatnot. And it's going to be kind of a wide scarf. I probably should have used a size 8 needle instead of the 10, but that's what I had out. And so I'm like, oh, let's just use what we have and see what we can go from there. You could probably do fewer rows. Let's say you wanted to do, not fewer rows, but fewer stitches. You could probably say, give me the pattern with 20 or 24. So I think it's in 6s. So we did 30, and with the 4 on each side is 38. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it's in multiples of 6. So you could probably done like a 24 and make it a little narrower. Or, any multiple of 6 to make the repeating pattern wider in between, and then just tack on your garter on the outside of it to make it kind of come together a little better. I'm thinking about putting some fringe on the end of it here, and then I've got a fringe twister to twist it. I think it'll look really nice that way, but do with it as you want. It's your piece of work, and if you do make something, please let me know and where I could see it at, and I'll gladly go look at it because I would love to see your take on this pattern as well. So, until next time, happy crafting!